Hi everyone, good morning, shalom, shalom. I want to share some exciting events happening in our community, our virtual community. So let me share the screen and tell you what is coming up in these next few days. So today, Tuesday, March 24th, we have our Melton core class, year 3 at 10 a.m., taught by Rabbi Miller, and then Melton Beyond Borders class at 2 p.m., taught by me. And if you are in those classes, you have already received the Zoom invitations and all the information you need to join us. Tomorrow on Wednesday, March 25th, we have Coffee Talk via Zoom with me at 10 a.m. And the topic for our Coffee Talk is going to be about parents with kids. If you have little ones at home, come join me. If you don't, and you just want to talk about kids, you're welcome anyways. But I will be asking for some advice on what to do with these little guys. And if you want to share best practices, it'll be a fun time. Bring the coffee and they'll have a nice conversation. On Thursday, March 26th, we have our Melton core class year 1 at 10 a.m. And following that is All Stitched Up and Nowhere to Go at 4:30 p.m. And that is going to be led by Rabbi Miller's mom. So bring your knitting stuff and your stitching stuff. You can tell I'm not a stitcher or a knitter or a crocheter, and show us what you've made and enjoy the company of those in our community. All right. So join us for all of these wonderful programs in our virtual community. It's a great way to stay connected to Temple Shalom, to one another, and not get so bored in our homes. So a little bit of Shalom. Everybody has heard the phrase, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Well, that's all good if you have sugar to be able to add to your lemons and water, but what happens, especially in this Corona season, when you don't have sugar? What are you supposed to do? Well, I learned something over these last couple of days that is truly helpful. So you can take lemons, apparently, and you can grill them, put them straight on the grill, and what it does is it actually caramelizes the natural sugars in the lemon, and it brings out a really juicy, delicious flavor. So in essence, you don't need the sugar. You can actually make something that is naturally bitter and turn it into something that is sweet and juicy and delicious. So I was thinking that this is something that we can do for ourselves. We can take the bitterness of this time, the lemon of Corona season, and turn it into something really beautiful. I wanted to share a strategy. It's something I started years ago and forgot about and just recently picked up again. What I do, and what I've started doing again, is before bed, I think of 5 things that I am grateful for. I think about them. I don't do this out loud. I do this in my head. After I say my evening Shema, I list in my head, starting at the beginning of my day, 5 moments of gratitude. And I try to be as specific as possible. So I'll start at the beginning of my day, work my way through, and try to get to the end of the night right before bed. Unfortunately, what usually happens is I fall asleep before I get to number 5. But what I notice and what has been really helpful in these past couple days is I realize how much I really have to be grateful for. That in these moments, in these days where there doesn't seem to be a lot to be grateful for, there really is. And it's the small moments and the things that we usually would take for granted that we're having the extra time and ability to really focus on. So I'm going to invite you to join me in doing this challenge every night before bed, listing 5 specific moments that you are grateful for. And not only will it help you fall asleep, it's a really great technique. Also, what it will do is change your mindset. It will make you feel more positive, happier, which is also, we know, is good for your health, which we all need a little extra potion for health at this time. And I think it'll be for the best. So join me in turning our lemons into sweet, delicious, chewy lemons, and it'll be a wonderful thing. So I wish you a happy Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing you in a few days. Take care.